Hey everyone, it's Danielle here, and today I have a fun video for you guys. I have the Draw My Life tag challenge for you guys. This really hasn't been requested, but I've just really wanted to do this for a long time. Warning, I suck at drawing. So I was born January 5th, 1996 in Philadelphia, PA. And I was the firstborn out of all of my uncles and aunts and my brother. I was the first one, and so I was the first grandchild, and I was the first girl, and so that was pretty fun. When I was born, it was just me, my mom, and my dad, and we lived in this like really small townhouse. And my dad had a project managing job, and but he was also in a band. So he kind of gave up his band dream to care for me and my mom, and you know, that's cool. So the first thing I remember is my grandma Pat, who is my dad's mom. She owned a daycare in her basement. So it was me and a couple of my friends, and it was really nice because these people are still my friends to this day. We talk on Facebook, and they're just awesome. And to be honest, I don't really remember most of my childhood, like early childhood. But again, as I said, my dad was in a guitar, and dad was in a band, and so I guess that's where I got my music influence. So on October 24th, 2000, I was definitely blessed with a little brother named Logan. And then, wow, life changed. The townhouse that we owned was too small for my family now. And because there was like four of us and there was only like two bedrooms, so it was a little rough. So we packed everything up, and I tried to draw a moving van, but we packed everything up and we moved from Philadelphia all the way to Pittsburgh. And that is where my mom's parents lived, so that's where we live today. So we moved into this gorgeous house, and then we ended up moving again, but literally 2 minutes away. And then I started school, which was kind of weird. You know, all of these kids had known each other from like preschool, and I was in the daycare, and all of my friends were in Philly still. So I really didn't know anyone, and I didn't really fit in. But then I met my best friend, Kira, and we instantly clicked, and she's still one of my best friends to this day. So it was pretty much me and Kira for a while, and then I got more friends, and like Ashley, Morgan, Missy, and Christina, and I realized that I had some friends, and my childhood really wasn't that bad. I didn't have any bad things that happened. First grade, second grade, third grade, and fourth grade went by really well. And then fifth grade, it all kind of changed. I had this teacher, and she was the most horrible teacher ever. I had an issue with spelling, and I could not spell. And I would spell things so weird, like read and write and yellow. It was horrible. I couldn't spell, and she didn't help at all. She just kept having me fail. She didn't even offer to help. But then in sixth grade, I had the absolute best teacher in the world. And she was so sweet and so kind. And she helped me with spelling. And that was really amazing. So my spelling, my writing, my reading, pretty much English in general, I got good grades, and I was really happy. But what happened in sixth grade, I fell in love with music. I realized that music was a passion of mine, and I just loved it. So seventh grade happened, and this is when stuff started to go downhill. I was in music, Girl Scouts, you name it, I was in it. I had dance class, friends, but I also loved food. I absolutely loved food and eating out, and I loved cheeseburgers. I still love cheeseburgers to this day. Um, but yeah, whenever we were out, I would get like a burger or and the French fries. I loved McDonald's and Burger King and Wendy's, and that was really bad because as I got older, I got bigger, and I I was called fat and ugly and overweight and weird, and it was really bad. My self-esteem, it just pretty much didn't exist. But I managed to get through and to try to have some friends, but no one really wanted to talk to me, and it was kind of hard. 8th grade came, and I tried diets, I tried exercise, I tried eating right. I tried just about every trick in the book, and nothing happened. And then high school, where I thought, you know what, I'm going to make a change. Nothing really changed. And, I kept trying. But high school, I also fell in love with music again. And our teacher was absolutely amazing. And he encouraged me to sing, and he encouraged me to try out for the musical. Um, and so I did. And I actually ended up, I sang for my auditions, Good Morning Baltimore, and Hopelessly Devoted to You from Grease and Hairspray, and the musical that year was Seussical. And it's a crazy musical. If you know it, great. If you don't, I don't suggest looking it up because it's really hard to follow. But, they casted Horton and Gertrude, and they casted the Sour Kangaroo, and it was me as a freshman. And that was kind of crazy. My self-esteem went through the roof. I had so much hope in myself, and it lasted about 2 seconds before, rumors started and people were questioning why they even casted me. But I kept going because I loved it, and it was really fun, and it was one of the best experiences ever. So in freshman year, I had a mini heart attack, and my heart rate went up to 180 beats per minute. And as you can see here, I did the math, and it's about 3 beats per second. That was scary. It's technically called a supraventricular tachycardia attack. And I had some blood work done, and they realized that I have polycystic ovarian syndrome, which PSOS. Pretty much means that there are small cysts in my ovaries, and it's caused by my thyroid producing too many male hormones than female hormones. So, as you can see from the awesome example, there we go. So, some of the side effects are facial hair, zits, obesity, bad cramps, irregular periods, and worst of all, there could be infidelity, which means I can't have kids. But I got through that, and the summer between freshman and sophomore year, I auditioned for American Idol, and that was amazing. It really kind of changed my perspective on a lot of things, and it was fun. So for American Idol, I auditioned with the song Don't Stop Believing, which I don't know why I was pausing there. So yeah, I sang that song, and I went to Heinz Field, and I auditioned, and it was crazy. So I made it through the first round, and I made it through the second round. But the third round, they told me I was a bit too Broadway, which I took really hard. And again, my self-esteem kind of went down a bit, but I managed to recover. 10th grade, another musical lead. I was Nettie Fowler in Carousel, and that's about it. 10th grade kind of was just blah. 11th grade happened, and I met the most wonderful person ever. Um, she was my best friend. This it's Allie. You guys may have saw her in the Chubby Bunny Challenge, Baby Food Challenge, and we both loved One Direction, and we did everything together. We went to movies, we had sleepovers, you name it, we did it. We even had a YouTube channel for One Direction, which I'll post a link below if you want to see it. There's the username. We did everything. And senior year came, and I got into the first college of choice. The first time I got the lead in the musical, which was Hello Dolly, and I was Dolly, and I started my YouTube channel. Things were looking up, but then as soon as they were, things crashed down again. See, me and Allie, we had fights every now and then, and I really didn't think anything of it. But February of 2014, we ended it because it just wasn't healthy for either of us. It was borderline abusive. And Allie took our one friend Alicia and about half the school with her because she, well, it was just bad. It was bad. And I really had no one. But through that, I discovered some of my really good friends, and, they were there for me, and they helped me. And so I took to YouTube because I needed to vent. And if you've seen my friendship issues vlog, you'll know what that is. And, I was really torn up. It was a rough week for me. And so then I got to thinking, I want to take YouTube seriously. I want to be a YouTuber like Joey Graceffa and Shane Dawson and all of those. So I got into posting and editing and makeup and vlogs, and it really turned around, and I was really happy. And about just a few weeks ago at the beginning of summer, Alicia and Allie had a fight, and I really wasn't talking to either of them as much, but Alicia came up to me and she apologized, and I forgave her because she didn't know. And so we're friends again. And now I am getting ready to attend Slippery Rock University, and I can't wait. And I know that I'm beautiful inside and out, and so are you. And so, my life still has a long ways to go. I'm not completely done with it yet. This story isn't over, and I plan to make it the best story out there possible. So thank you so much. Stay beautiful. I love you guys so much. Feel free to like or subscribe, like, share, and comment on this video. I tag all of you. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and on Instagram. The links will be below. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.